New family violence bill passed in the House. A new bill designed to replace the 1996 Domestic Violence Act was passed in the House today, introducing widespread changes to address the evolving realities of family violence. One of the standout features of the bill empowers police officers to enter premises without a warrant to render urgent assistance to victims. Minister of Human Services and Social Security, Dr. Vindhya Prasad, explained, "You do need a warrant to enter premises, and you do need a warrant to arrest, but this bill removes some of that. Without a warrant, the police may enter any premise for the purpose of rendering assistance." The bill also places greater scrutiny on police actions in handling such cases. Police officers are now required to take all reports of family violence seriously and can no longer dismiss complaints or attempt to reconcile the parties involved. Each report must be submitted to a senior officer within 48 hours, who will then decide whether to charge the perpetrator. The officer compiling the report must include evidence and detailed actions taken by the police during the investigation. Dr. Prasad emphasized that the bill benefited from extensive input from civil society and stakeholders, aiming to provide more comprehensive protection for victims. A key change in the bill is the shift in terminology from domestic violence to family violence, broadening the law's applicability to include all forms of violence within a family, not just between intimate partners. If we look at the Domestic Violence Act, it spoke to violence occurring between two persons at an interpersonal level, more so at an intimate level, and did not take into account the violence that could occur within the family, she said. The bill was developed after a year of consultations and was influenced by recommendations from a research paper conducted through the Spotlight Initiative, a United Nations program aimed at ending violence against women and girls. The bill also drew from both local and international laws to identify and address gaps. This bill brings a lot of hope to people across the length and breadth of this country. It brings hope to people living in the far recesses of this country. It is catering to the adjusting or dynamic needs of people when we talk about violence and how violence occurs, Dr. Prasad underscored.